Once a toy store, now a place where darkness lies. Yes, this is the old Toysrus. This is where young hero figs would go in, pick up his favorite toy, walk home, and say, "Mom, Dad, check out my new fig." Today, though, no, it has been taken over. So I hope you brought those big boy pants, because you're gonna need them here, man. All that darkness aside, though, we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna make sure that you guys have a good time, because that's what Toys R Us always did for me. Once we go through these doors right here, the screams will warn you to turn around, but we are too far in already to do so. We got Pennywise offering us a balloon. Before you go into the journey, he wants to give this to you. He says, hold on, you can't go anywhere now without a special gift. My recommendation is not to take it, because if you've seen any of those movies, if you decide to accept that balloon, you will get more than you bargained for. I mean, first it starts off with your arm, and then your leg, and then next thing you know, you end up looking like this guy. Alright, let's get into the clowns, because they got free hugs, but don't do it. You go to Jimmy John's, they say free smells. Here, they got hugs. Bailey's got some free hugs. You have to pay for a ticket to get into the place, but nonetheless, they are free. We got a zombie. What happened to you, man? See, this is what happened. I wasn't kidding when I told you earlier that accepting that balloon, that's gonna be your fate. That zombie got it as well. Here's another massive clown, and we got a three-headed dog. Hero Fix, that's a wolf. You know what I'm talking about, bro? No, I don't, because otherwise I wouldn't be asking you. There is a secret layer in this place. Like, there's not just stuff here. There's not just masks, accessories. No, they got legit haunted houses. Before we go in the haunted house, though, I want to stop by Area 51, man. I heard there was a party. I wasn't invited, so you know what? I'm inviting myself. Let's go through this walkway. I want to give you a heads up, though, man, because word of mouth did say there was a creature in here with teeth. And not little teeth, not medium teeth, but I'm saying teeth. Like some you would find in the ocean. Something in the deepest, darkest secrets of every ocean that lies in there. It's gonna be Jaws. Now, where is he though, man? I smell him. And there he is. Oh, I told you. You gotta be careful, man. Anytime you go into any haunted house, you gotta make sure you're always prepared. Fortunately, I wasn't. So with that being said, I'm getting out of here, man. We survived another one to tell a story and then live another day. But that day wouldn't be complete, not without covering what they got here for the masks. They got King Kong, they got Gorilla. Which one is which though? I can't tell you, man, because the face, they look identical. But I think if you're getting hands, it's gotta be King Kong, right? We got Venom right here. We got the ultimate Venom mask. We have a teddy bear. Is that a teddy bear? Honestly, don't think so, because any teddy bear wouldn't have all that blood all around its mouth. Now, that's more like that bear. That bear that wasn't fed this morning because our president right here, he forgot to bring the food. We got a clown mask. We got a lot of clown masks. That's one thing I notice about this place. Why is the clown the happiest character when you go to the circus? Why does he have to be the one that's gonna scare you the most? Well, dude, when you got teeth that big, you automatically fall in that category as something to be feared. Plus all those movies, right? All the Ed and Pennywise movies. Those sure as heck didn't help. And the balloons. You can't forget about the balloons, because the balloon, as bright, as colorful as they might be, or as high as they might stand, when that thing pops, dude, you'll never be ready. You can pretend to be ready, but as soon as you hear that pop, that chainsaw coming at you, is that a real chainsaw? It's not a real chainsaw. If it was real, they wouldn't have it here on the shelves. You'd have to go to an Ace Hardware store, which, you know what? I think that's actually a pretty good idea. That's what we'll do. One of these days, I know that Menards, either Menards or Ace Hardware, they got something similar over here. Just about every store, as a matter of fact, and within a 25-mile radius, they kind of have their own layout here, because the celebration of the animal, the farm animal, like Scarecrow. You go to the farm, dude, when it gets dark and you start hearing those noises, especially the cows. I don't know what it is with the cow, but they make the strangest noise. Almost similar like cats. Like if you hear a cat in the bush, you hear two cats in the bush, dude, it is so cringy, man. The sounds. You're gonna want to put this mask on ASAP, dude. Shut your ears and don't come out for a breath until they're done, because that sound, dude, it's one of the freakiest things. If you want an audio sound to put over some of these characters, I'm telling you, just go to like your local cat lady neighbor and just ask her if you can borrow just a couple of cats. Make sure one's a male, the other one's a female, because otherwise you're not gonna get the same sound. We got monkeys. We got some more Bone Crusher. It's Bone Crusher, motherfucker. Wait, hold on, man. Hero Face, we gotta keep it PG. It's difficult though, because none of these movies really work. Like, I'm shocked that my parents allowed me to watch most of these movies. There was even kids ones that were pretty scary, which kind of brings it right here to the man with the tights, the Goblin King. You remind me of the babe. What babe? Babe with the power. What power? Power of voodoo. Voodoo? You do. Remind me of the babe. Alright, so the lyrics might not all be there. Sometimes we gotta compensate. We gotta make sure that we fill in all those right words, because you don't want to be that kid, man. Like, you ever go see a movie? Well, not in a movie theater, but you go to a friend's house, you put some makeup on, you get the zombie look, and you start singing. Well, actually, your friends start singing, and then you're just standing there in the corner like, what are these guys even singing? That was me, man. I always got called out for being that guy that didn't know the lyrics, so instead, I just kind of mumbled it along the way. Freddy Krueger, he ain't gonna let you mumble. No, you got some claws, you got those fingers, you bring Friday the 13th. The accessory, I'm telling you, like, for anything for your yard, backyard, this has got to be the place to go, and especially if you plan on going to the campsite. Crystal Lake campsite where Jason was born. Well, he wasn't born there, but nonetheless, the camp you don't want to go to. And if your parents do send you off, just give them an advance notice. Just be like, Mom, Dad, I appreciate you sending me to camp. You want to keep me out of trouble in the summertime? Good, that's nice and dandy, but guess what? I ain't coming back. Not by choice, but because Jason didn't allow me. Now, this decapitated man, we got to help him out, dude. He's got a heart here. The man, regardless if he's dead or not, he still has a heart. What about you, doll? Yeah, bro. She's made of plastic. But wasn't Chucky a doll? Like, didn't he have a heart? No, it was a soul. It was transferred. It was a dark man that wanted to get into a body before he passed. So what he did, he transferred himself into a small frame. Kind of like what you're seeing right here with these guys, except this man right here. What is he doing upside? We got to turn him right side up and let him know that he still has a choice, man. Look, if Chucky had a choice, why wouldn't this baby? Transfer yourself to a younger lad, or maybe like a grown man, or a man that's got two heads, so you can see whether someone's coming at you, or a man without a mouth if he plans on eating you. That wouldn't be possible, dude. You need teeth. You need to be able to open up them jaws. And Chucky, speaking of Chucky, look who we found here. The doll that you don't want to play that popcorn trick on. Look, it might have worked on your girlfriend, but if you try the popcorn trick on Chucky with that knife, his wife, Chucky's wife, she's gonna straighten you up and she's gonna be like, you can't be doing that popcorn trick. Hero Fakes, tell us the popcorn trick. We want to know. We have to know. All right, I'll fill you in. You go to a movie. It's a nice dark room. Nobody's seeing you. Get some popcorn. You make sure you put butter on top, and then you make sure that you get Jason to cut out a hole at the bottom. And then from there, well, I'm gonna leave it up to your imagination. Michael Myers, another man you don't want to try it with, or Sam Grader. But Hero Face, I'm not very familiar with Sam Grader. Well, it's that same chap, that guy that came over that Saturday morning, and he said, you want to have some coffee, man? You want to have some breakfast with me? You don't want to have breakfast or coffee with Pennywise. It's the same thing as the balloon dude. You accept any kind of generous offer. There's no such thing as generosity when it comes to these damn clowns. Check out these chains. We got chains to keep me detained from buying all these sweet merch. Because all the stuff that I've literally come across, no matter whether it was a first aisle, second aisle, third aisle, there is so much goodies in here that I want to get my hands on. Just imagine my haunted house. Like, if I were to put something together right here for you guys, like in my backyard, just know this, you probably either unsubscribe, drop a dislike. Well, I hope you drop a like, because if you are enjoying this style of funhouse, we can bring you along into the journey, because like I said, there's several other stores. Like Halloween in my area, it's almost equivalent to Christmas. Like Christmas everywhere, at Walmart, at Target, but this has got to be hands down, literally hands down, one of the best ones. Check out the hands, the chains. They're so handy, dude. They come handy whether you're a marshmallow man, a zombie like in The Walking Dead. You remember that girl with swords? She had two zombies, one in the back, one in the front. Well, actually, they were right next to her, but nonetheless, it works. You mask yourself with their smell. They can't smell you. Like, if you smell like the rest of the crew, you ain't gonna stand out. That's the point. That's what you gotta do. When you walk into a store like this, don't do this. Don't go into the yard and drench yourself with their smell, because one, your parents are gonna be mad at me. What are you doing, kid? Well, Hero Fakes told me for me to go into the graveyard and dig up a body. I'm not telling you to dig up a body. Don't put words in my mouth, man. All I'm saying is that if The Walking Dead, if it ever actually does come to fruition, just, you got options, dude. Coming around the last couple of aisles, there isn't all that much once you go past it. Everything else is kind of cartoonish. Like a lot of the costumes here, there's some really good ones, but at the same time, there's a lot of like SpongeBob and Minecraft and Fortnite. There's actually some pretty cool Fortnite stuff. But if you guys do want to get more in depth with this, just let me know, man. We can definitely hit up those other stores. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.